Welcome back to another episode. We've got another good friend of the podcast.
Good friend, I'm honoured. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm honoured to be here today. I'm honoured to be here in place of Gopi, you know?
I feel like you were the most excited. Out of the guests that we've had so far, you definitely came across as the most excited. Which
I was gassed. Do you know why I was gassed? Because I thought for a second.
Yeah.
For a second, I was the only one. I was the first person you asked. And then I was like, oh, wait, I watched Cheese One last week. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. At least...
That's it, man.
At least I'm on.
I'm
still
now,
up
bro.
there.
You're part of the list, and it's like when I asked other people, they're like, oh wow, yeah, I'd love to come. Do you know what you said? Didn't you say something like, I'm honoured to be here?
Bro, honestly, like I saw the message because I was over at my girlfriend's place. I stopped work and I went over. I was like,
you stopped work?
I was like, yo, can you guess what? She was like, what? You only asked me to be on the podcast. I was like, that's sick, man. It's like you're every day.
It felt like a job offer. Like
it actually did feel like a job offer. I was like, should I accept now? Should I think about it? Of course I had to accept. Of course.
Bro, come on, man. There's something to put on the CV, right?
For sure.
We're going to go into a bit of an introduction later, but I think for now, what I want to do is basically, so my girlfriend she's been like telling me, and she's being very coy about it, but she's like, yo, I've got a gift for the podcast for you and Gopi, right?
Okay.
But she won't really tell me what it is. Like, she just won't like divulge that information, and I keep prodding and I keep asking, but she just won't tell me. So what we agreed to do was, in terms of the next guest, who's you, obviously.
Okay.
I think she's already sent you a picture, right? Of what
I think
it is.
she has, yeah.
So
haven't looked at it yet.
You're gonna be the first person to look at it, right? And he's not gonna tell me what it is. He's not gonna describe it, but he's just gonna review it and rate it.
Okay.
And this is the first time you're seeing it as well. You haven't seen it in advance.
No.
You're seeing this for the
Ready
first
to go?
time.
Do you want me to have a look?
Open it up, have a look. Don't show me, and just tell me just be honest with your thoughts, right? Jade can handle criticism. So, if you got something to say, then say it. But just have a look and see what it is.
Okay. I'm having a look. Not bad, Jade. She's put some thought into this. Can't lie. Okay, I'm just gonna remove it from my phone just so you don't see it. But I think Jade she's thought about you guys
really
with this gift, and she's made a little contribution. I feel like you guys are gonna like it.
Oh, okay, a contribution. Okay.
I feel like this is a good idea. She's executed it well. Knowing Jade, like, there's no half-heartedness with her. If you turn up to a party, she'll bring some kind of sweets. Like one time we went to one of our friends' house parties, and she turned up with some like ube, like swells or something. And bro, it's that house party. Everyone's there bringing alcohol, but like Jade comes through. I think this is another good example of Jade coming through. So I highly rate the gift. Low-key, I'm kind of jealous. I hope that now, because I'm an honorary member, I might get an extension of this gift.
Oh, you might get an extension.
Maybe,
of the gift.
Maybe. But we'll have to wait and see if Jade thinks I'm worthy or not. Who knows? Wow. She might decide to not give it to you. It could just be a massive troll.
Oh, really?
Who knows?
She might not give it to us. Okay, interesting. That's food for thought. That gift, I've been told, will be given to us in a few weeks. I think that's what I've been told. So
exciting.
We'll show it off in the next few episodes. But aside from that, let's get into the episode.
Let's do it.
This is the GrassTooth podcast.
As I said, this is a good friend of ours. His name's Ryan.
Thank you.
But his name's not... what's your name, bro?
There's multiple names, to be honest. Like I don't think... These guys have never called me by my actual name. Yeah. They've come up with a number of names over the years. But my actual name is Johan. It's with the J, but it's pronounced with a Y.
So it's not Johan. Oh, it's pronounced Johan.
Yeah. It's supposed to be German. My parents wanted to give me a bit of like...
Your parents want to give you a German name?
I don't even know. I don't think they even realised it. Like, just so random.
I was going to say, that's such a European name. That's not like a British name. It's you didn't grow up in Germany, right?
I didn't grow up in Germany. My parents just like throw out there just for fun. But they never even called me it, which makes it even more... confusing.
So that transition to Ryan, when did that happen? Was that from young or?
I think I've always been called Ryan.
Really?
I think so. I'm not even sure. My parents, like, the reason they gave me the names that they chose was like, it's Johan Ryan J Mahar. So my initials are
okay.
JRJ.
JRJ.
And basically, he was apparently a famous like president in Sri Lanka back in the 70s, and he did a lot of reforms. My parents wanted to name me after this good guy. So let's see if I actually bring about any good change or not.
You live up to that expectation.
It's big, man. Like
we'll see. But like,
let's see if Johan can do it.
But like, it's Johan, then it's Ryan, but no one calls, like, none of our friendship, like people in our friendship circle, none of us call him Ryan. He goes by like 15 different names, and I think
we could probably list them if we wanted to.
We can do. I mean, what are the main ones? The main ones. I mean, the one I always call is Brian.
Brian, yeah.
Brian is like this.
But Brian's spelled multiple.
Right, so it's not it's not always Brian. Sometimes it's Bryan.
And the funny thing is, when I introduce myself, sometimes people mishear me and they say Brian instead of Ryan. I'm like, where did the B come from, bro? Like, what? And it's always parents as well, specifically. I just don't get it, and I feel bad to correct them after a while as well. It's the worst.
We've got two types of Brian. I think also it depends on like what mood, either what mood he's in or like what sort of form he's in. If he's in good form, he gets upgraded to the premium name, which is Bryman.
Yeah, that's top tier.
Bryman
is rare though.
It's rare because he doesn't really reach that form regularly. But when he does, it's Bryman, and that's when we're like super impressed with you.
Mm-hmm.
What are the other ones? Bryman.
Lower down the list, we got Brain.
Brain, right?
Brain, yeah. Brain, unfortunately, you would think it's a good thing calling your friend Brain, but I mean, not in my case, unfortunately.
We got Brain, and then the other thing we have as well, which I've realized, is that like we do call him Ryan, but we never say Ryan. We give him like an alliterative name.
Oh yeah.
So it's like so when he's being a good kid, we call him Reasonable Ryan.
Reasonable Ryan's a really great kid. Honestly.
Reasonable Ryan is like
you would invite him over to a dinner party. He would like serve everyone water. You know. Get on well with the parents.
He's got good opinions. He's a good guy. Reasonable Ryan. And then when he's being quite savage, which he normally is sometimes, that becomes Ruthless Ryan.
You only had first-hand contact with Ruthless Ryan a number of times.
All of us have had contact with Ruthless Ryan. You don't want to get close to Ruthless Ryan, but it's good to have you on here. But apart from, I think there's two things that really sort of stick out for me with you. And I think I don't know whether it's defined our friendship, but it's just when I speak of you with other people, these are the two things. Firstly, he's tall. He's one of the lankiest. He's one of the lankiest people in our group. But the second one is you are allergic to
so many things. Honestly, it changes like week to week, year to year. I can't even lie.
What's the main thing is nuts, right? You're allergic to nuts.
Allergy to nuts, everything, peanuts, all of that kind of stuff. So I haven't had the pleasure of trying some of the greatest things that people go on and on about, like Nutella or like pistachio flavored things. Like I know people would die for some of that shit, but I can't give my opinion on that. Unfortunately, it would literally kill me.
Like nuts are really good for like dessert and stuff, and you just can't have the top tier ones in it.
Unfortunately not. It's the way it is. I can't miss out on something if I've never tried it. But
so one of my main questions is when was the worst that you've had it, if you kind of remember?
It's been a number of times, I can't lie.
Yeah.
One time.
What about the first time you had it? Was it serious then?
I think
when you found out about it.
When I was a kid, like I think I just maybe threw up. I didn't really know what was going on. I don't think my parents even knew what was going on as well.
Yeah.
They probably the ones that fed me the nuts, and they were like, "What's going on with this kid?
What's happening with this? What's happening?
He's just in the corner, like
just turned into Brain,
just yakking him, not looking good." And then I think they figured it out. It was all kind of nuts and stuff like that. But it's been over the years a number of occurrences. One actually was with you right here.
So
you know,
should I tell you? Okay, because I was going to bring this story up, right? I almost killed Ryan. Like that's the headline. I almost murdered you.
Almost did, but I managed to get away with it.
You were here, so thank goodness. But I almost murdered you. And the backstory of this is we were in Amsterdam on a lad's holiday in Amsterdam, and we were in this, like, is it like a dessert place, like a convenience store sort of dessert place, and I got this thing which had nuts in it, but like I knew it had nuts in it, but like the nuts weren't like profound, like it was just like hidden in the desserts and stuff, so it wasn't like Bately nuts, right? And he just looked at it, and obviously because it didn't look like it had nuts in it, he was just like, yo, can I have a bite of that?
I'm usually like so good with like asking people, like not usually sharing food. There's a specific reason, but I don't know why. It was like the last day of like being in Dam. I was like,
and it just looked nice, right?
We were just tired from the whole thing. I was like, let me just have a little bite, and then like almost straight away after I had the bite, I was like, something's not right here. And then I do this thing where if I'm not feeling well, I just go quiet and I stop saying anything, and then like it becomes more and more obvious that there's something wrong with me. And then I feel like we were just walking around, and we maybe like went to Mackey's and someone ordered some food. I was like, guys, I'm just gonna go and come back. And I went to the toilet downstairs and I just yacked up hard, and I was feeling so bad. I was like, let me just try and keep this under wraps, like not tell anyone. Came back upstairs, you guys were like, yo, Brian, you okay?
But like, it was actually because the reason why it was profound for me, I think, right, was like, obviously at that point I forgot. I didn't forget.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously knew you had an allergy to nuts, right? But I kind of forgot at that moment, and I just gave it to you for you to have a bite out of, right? And then I think you had a bite out of it, and then you gave me that look of like, yo, bro, does this have nuts in it? And like when I looked into your eyes, when I realized I made a grave mistake, I literally just went. But like in my mind, I was like, "Oh my god!" And I saw the life kind of leave your eyes a bit.
Literally,
like,
bro, it's such a sad moment. You know you f***ed up.
You know, like when have you seen those like car ads? Like, you know, when they tell you to like lower down your speed.
Yeah.
And like you see like the soul of a person leave a body. That's what I saw in your eyes. Like I just saw you sort of dissipate. And then also, this is the sort of thing, like what happened. I genuinely thought I murdered you at this point, because like you then started.
I appreciated your remorseness with it. Most people are like, oh.
No, but you started dying because you yacked after as well, but you died on the spot as well. Like you were proper like coughing and choking. And like in my mind, I thought like with nut allergies, you just like have a bit of a rash or like it gets itchy, but I didn't realize in my naivety that it could actually do that to you. And like
it must have been quite a strong like little dose, but it's gonna hit me hard.
Hit you hard. And like it started running through my mind of like, yo, what? Like you know, when your life flashed before your eyes. It happened with me, and I was just like, yo, how am I going to explain this?
Was it my life flashed before your eyes?
It was my life, sorry. Like I was like, because at this point, I was like, this guy's already dead. Like, it's kind of mad. But like, I was like, how am I going to explain this to his parents? Like, am I going to be able to attend his funeral? Like, am I... And like, what happens if I go to like prison? Like, I'm a young, tender Korean boy. I'm not built for prison. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, literally, bro. Like, I feel bad to have put you in that position.
obviously not.
And like, the worst bit was we had to like take a 12-hour coach back, and I was feeling like absolute shit. And you guys were all having a great time on the final day of time, and I was just like lingering along at the back of the group.
But like, so
I think it brought us closer together.
It did, yeah. I think from then on, I really started to. I don't know if you felt this, but like from that point on, I've really tried to make sure I'm careful when I'm near you.
You genuinely have.
Because anytime we have like food stuff, I'm always just like, bro, like I'm staying away from nuts generally. I mean, I don't like nuts myself, so like it's fine. But like when he's around, I'm just like, I don't want him to die again, because I knew that.
That's
feeling.
a good friend right there, you know. Someone who's not trying to out you, not trying to kill you in the day to day. I've had friends being like, bro, I could kill you with a single nut. That's all it would take. And that's right.
Those are some of our best friends, bro.
You know, when I went to uni, one of the first things my parents said to me, not one of the first things, but they were like, don't tell people you have a nut allergy.
Yeah.
Because if you do, like, and you just don't get on well with someone, they might just slip a nut into your like food or your drink. And I was like, bro, mum, I don't think anyone's gonna go to that extent.
They might just slip a nut in there. You know, that is mad,
bro.
We've even in our friendship groups, when we're cooking something and you're in the other room, like I've had a few people going like, yo, should we just chuck a nut in there, bro, for bands? And I'm just like, it will be funny, but like maybe not.
Sometimes I can't tell, like, because there was one time we made a lasagna, right? And like, this is another one of my like random allergies. Like, I didn't have this when I was young, I swear. Like, it was only in the past couple of years, but I've developed a kiwi allergy. Out of like nowhere. I used to eat kiwi, it was fine, it was calm, but I recently like had it, and then I was like, nah. I'm getting the same vibes having a nut allergy, but not as bad. And I was like,
but still an allergy though.
Still an allergy. And then we made this like lasagna, and like, I stepped out of the room like you said, and then I think like Armin and Gopi, or possibly you were joking that they slipped a kiwi in there. Yeah. And I was like, guys, please, this is not, it's nothing to joke
but
about.
I thought you were joking, because like I didn't realize that was an actual thing.
Yeah.
I thought.
To be fair, I thought you guys stopped believing me after a while.
Yeah.
But then I think someone just put chocolate in there, which didn't kill anyone, but kind of like mixed the flavor up of the lasagna.
That was disgusting. I've got this question for you, because I think a lot of people are curious, right? With nuts, do different nuts, and this is a purely scientific question, do different nuts do different amounts of damage to you?
So I think so, actually. I think, it does, because I did this allergy test. after I went on holiday a separate time, and I literally almost died from like an allergy.
Who else is trying to kill you, man? I thought it was just
honestly,
me.
I was on my deathbed, and I was like, I might not make it through, but here I am.
Yeah.
And I came back and I did an allergy test, and they give you a ranking of what you're allergic to. And then when I went to see the doctor, and then she was like, the first thing she said to me was like, looking at your report, it's lucky that you're still alive with your level of not allergy. And I was like, great way to start.
Oh my goodness.
She was like, yeah, tree nuts are like the worst, and then like
Tree nuts.
Yeah, tree nuts and peanuts are the kind of like the strongest
okay.
concentration, and then it goes down to like almonds and cashews and stuff. So there are variations, but yeah, like any of them will most likely kill me. So I've just outed my like weakness.
Should I tell you what's crazy? Yeah, you know, like how in spy films and like, you know, these thriller films, right?
Yeah.
Like someone has to really like procure or acquire some like booky chemicals to like kill someone. It literally takes one thing from a KP packet to like finish you.
It literally does. And then when I was a kid, like I was always like confused about why I couldn't eat things.
Yeah.
My parents would not let me eat something. I was like, I would almost want to eat it, being like, well, why can't I eat it?
You're rebellious.
I didn't get it. Like, I have an allergy, okay, but why can't I have a Ferrero Rocher, for example?
Oh, you're missing out, man.
And obviously I got it when I snuck it and tried to eat it. And I was like,
You almost
I
died.
probably shouldn't have eaten that.
Bro, you're missing out on an almond magnum as well. That is...
Sad to say, bro. I can only enjoy it vicariously.
Yeah.
You know?
Like through other people enjoying it. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
That's fine. I've got one thing to say as well, actually. There's someone else who has an allergy. But like, should I tell you what? The kiwi thing kind of sent me, because that's just funny. Like, allergic to kiwi. But like with nuts, it's a popular thing. Like a lot of people...
you've heard about
like
it.
a lot of people are allergic to nuts. So you're like, you know what? Fair enough. It's still kind of funny, but like, it's popular. So you can't pour it out, right? Gopi. Gopi is genuinely allergic, right? And like it's genuinely
so
allergic
funny.
to tomatoes. Like
I feel like it's kind of a new thing that's happened over the years,
what
right?
he said to me was because like with allergies you can get them later on in life, right? With allergies with tomatoes, he was allergic to them from childhood. But then because he didn't have them as much, like he like kind of went out of it, like he wasn't like the reactions weren't that bad. But then he had this job where he was in contact with tomatoes quite a lot, and like he had to quit. He had to he couldn't continue working there anymore because like it was completely messing him up. So like tomatoes, bro. Like how are you letting a tomato end you, bro? Do you know what I mean?
When someone offers you like ketchup or mayo,
Yeah.
you're gonna just say straight up no to ketchup.
Like a pizza slice could finish you, bro. Like just think about it, man.
And the thing is that I forget about it. Like it's
Yeah.
just you don't assume the same level of like risk with a tomato or ketchup. So
yeah.
I remember we met up one time, we had food, and I put ketchup on his plate. He was like, bro, like I can't have it. I was like, oh shit, man, sorry, I forgot. Like I don't even assume ketchup could be bad for you.
Well, it's crazy, isn't it? It's like it's a serious
But
allergy.
now we associate with each other. Like I get his pain. I get it. Like there's someone who we can sit in the corner and cry about allergies together, which is great. I love it.
There's someone else in our friendship like Chi. He's allergic to prawns, I think, as well. So that's a late development as well. So who knows, man? Like you know, no one's safe. It can happen. I've got this thing for you though.
Okay.
Here
we are.
Like as I said, nut allergies, tomato allergies. I mean, not tomato allergies. Nut allergies is quite common. But I've got this list of some of the weirdest allergies.
Okay, go on.
I just want to get your thoughts around them. Right? I did a bit of scientific research on this. People apparently can be allergic to water. Have you heard that?
Water, really?
Yeah,
I feel like I have heard of it, but I kind of thought it was just a joke. Like
it's like, but it's not like internal. So it's not like when you're drinking it.
I was just about to say.
Because bro, if you were allergic to drinking water, that's like God must really hate you because
you're not gonna support survival of the fittest. That's just like canceled you out.
Like you've been nerfed hard if water does it, but it's more external. Like, but that's the other thing. You can't have like people can't have showers and stuff or like baths or go to swimming pools. So they say you have to have a lot of
antihistamines.
Antihistamine, that's the one.
Yeah,
a lot of that to survive that. So Apparently,
Jeez,
people are allergic to
bro.
water, bro. Like that's
How do you
actually.
deal with that when it's raining outside? Like people are like, oh, weather's
Bro.
just bad, but like, nah, that could finish
It
you.
could finish you. An umbrella is your best friend. Honestly, it's kind of mad. The next one is electrical allergy. Have you come across that?
Electrical.
Electrical allergies, apparently.
Bro, where are you gonna live now? Like on an island in the middle of nowhere? Like
Legit. So they're saying with the development of technology, like phones, computers, microwaves, anything, right? That the electrical field attached to it can like cause triggers like headaches and fatigue and stuff, and that's technically an allergy apparently.
wow, man,
So-
we're getting weaker and weaker. That's
Bro,
all.
as a human race, man, we're like, it's kind of mad, bro. The next one is money allergy.
Money. What are we talking
Yeah.
about? Coins.
Yeah, so we're
Cash?
talking like physical, like money. I think mostly coins. So you can get like, yeah, you can get allergy with like coins and stuff. I think the materials and stuff, like you get
Really?
itchy rashes and stuff. It's a good excuse if you're broke, to be
Yeah,
honest,
you
in my
know, like,
opinion.
sorry, man, can't pay you back. Like
Allergic to money, bro.
maybe next time. Yeah.
I'm just allergic to
Do you
bread.
accept like something else as a currency? Like, you know, we can talk about this. Come over here.
Come on, bro. Like, yeah, we're allergic to money. The next one is actually funny. It's human touch allergy.
Human touch.
When you
Wow.
have physical contact with humans.
Isn't that just our school, QE boys?
It could be,
That
it could
was,
be.
That was
That
an
was-
allergy that was contagious, I think, yeah.
But that's it. I'm reading this and I'm just like, is this actually an allergy?
Human touch. What is that?
It means that if
Oil,
someone
the
touches
moisture?
you, yeah, that if someone touches you, then you physically get like symptoms and stuff. But I'm just like, firstly, this is either just an excuse to not be close to other people, which I can, to be honest, listen,
Essentially, you know.
sometimes you feel like that and I can understand it. But secondly, it's just like maybe the other person is so unhygienic that can happen. That's also a possibility, right?
Potentially, yeah. I guess you can transfer bacteria so
Yeah.
easily like that. So
Right?
you're just being safe, you know. They must have loved during COVID, you know, like 2 meters distance. You have to touch anyone then.
I'm allergic to
Living your
human
best
touch.
life.
Also, if you're not getting much action,
There you go.
what a
like,
great excuse. You know,
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
because you're shy.
It's just life threatening. Like
I'm genuinely allergic to human touch, so we can't do anything. And like, you know,
let's just enjoy each other's time,
Yeah.
company, chat. It's great.
that's it. There's a great excuse there. So if you didn't know that was a thing,
Tell your friends.
tell
you
your
know.
friends, tell yourself, and use that. Anyway, what else is happening with you? The problem with you, right, is that like obviously we're good friends, but like you aren't really on the circuit.
I'm not.
You're quite a
Kind of private person, you want to say. I don't really
Yeah.
have much to any social media. The only thing I have close to social media is like Facebook, which no one even uses anymore.
No, it's such
no
an
one
old school
posts.
thing,
Like,
yeah.
I've almost never had Instagram, pretty much, and the last thing I kind of had was like Snapchat, like years ago. Just never really been something for me. I think the way I just kind of saw it was like just from Snapchat. Like I had like loads of friends, blah blah blah. You look at the stories and then you kind of just don't really care. You're just like looking through everyone. And you never message them. You never chat to them.
right.
I was like, it's kind of pointless. Like
Waste of time for you.
kind of a waste of time. Like
Yeah.
with my actual friends, I'll ask them what's going on.
Yeah, of course,
So
yeah.
I kind of prefer that more real life intimacy and connection.
Mm.
But having said that, I do miss out on like memes. Like, meme culture is like specifically through
That's true.
social media, news, what people post. So like
Mm.
I won't know when someone's done something or gone somewhere.
Yeah.
But generally, I kind of hope that when I meet them, it comes up in conversation and
Right.
I kind of get that moment outside of social media. But I mean, what do you think about it? Do
Yeah,
you-
no. The thing is, because I was always curious with it, because like it's not like I appreciate someone wanting to be private. I think that's the thing. You've got like a very sort of Have you watched You?
I have,
TV
yeah,
show.
yeah.
You've got a very with the lack of social media. You've got a very Joe Goldberg thing around you, which
Okay.
I kind of appreciate, right?
Nice.
So I was always curious. Is it purely just like you think it's a waste of time and you just don't see the point of it? That's why you kind of actively aren't
I
on
think
it.
I'm kind of lazy as well. I feel like it
Yeah.
requires a certain amount of effort to post and then like I don't know, think about something funny and stuff like that. Not that I think I'm not funny, but I just don't know. Am I really doing it for myself, or am I just doing it for like other people?
Right, okay.
So I think I just never really got into it to maybe know what I'm missing out on as well.
Right,
Like,
okay.
I don't have any issue with other people using it. Only thing I don't like about social media is if I'm with my friends and then sometimes people just like have a quick look on their phone or like they're being antisocial.
Old
with
school.
it. That kind of thing. Like I guess let's just connect, you know? Like let's just be there.
Let's just like
Why
connect,
not?
man.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
it's just old school, but I like it. It's like, you know, when they complain about like, oh, people the young generation always on their phones and stuff.
Maybe
You're
I
part
don't
of that,
know.
bro.
That's me a little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just a bit of a. I'm a bit of an old one, old at soul.
That brings me on very nicely to my next point. Okay, and this genuinely is a bit of it's a friendly complaint against you, right?
Okay,
Okay.
hit me.
Why do you text when you message someone? Why do you text like such an old person?
So many people say
you
this to me.
text. You
So
text.
many
You text
people.
like a dad.
It's just I think I just text to like get the point across, but like nothing else.
Bro, like
It's just so boring. It's
Bro,
so
you're-
to the point.
you're 28, you're not 57. You're not a dad, bro.
It's so funny because like I see how my dad texts when he texts me, and I just
You
like
just copied it.
it's proper dry. And like, I think I've become like that. I don't even say hi, how are you? I'm just like, yeah, be here at 8. See you. Cool.
So let me explain exactly what I mean by this. Yeah, like there's a few components to what I'm talking about. The first one is, so like the way he writes certain words. So like okay, never's written it OKAY. It's just always okay. And never have I seen a lol with more than two O's. It's just LOL, right? I've
Keep it
never
simple.
seen a message which is longer than a line. It's literally just one line finished, right? To the point. He's never. So this was going to be my
This
next
is so
question.
accurate, by the way.
Are you allergic to emojis? Because like he has never ever. I've literally, because before this I scrolled past my messages. He has never used an emoji, like never, bro.
I think I've just never even thought about it. I don't have that really creative writing style about me. It's just
But like, it's not even about creative. It's like when I read your messages, I'm like, I genuinely can't tell if this guy is angry, if he's happy, if he's fine, if he's disgusted by me, if he wants to be my friend. I'm literally reading this just like, you're right, bro. I've genuinely a few times
exactly
I'm like,
what other people say.
I'm like, I need to call him because I don't know if he's all right, bro.
I'm glad. I think I just can't convey maybe well with
You're
words
you're a psychopath.
across the page. That's what I probably come across as. Like when you meet someone new, like it's not gonna go down well.
Listen, Brian is a good friend, but I hope to God none of you ever have a conversation with him on text.
You
you
should
will
ask my
genuinely-
girlfriend. Like when we
I
first
bet she's
started
upset.
dating,
I bet, yeah.
she was just like, I kind of found Ryan a bit dry. I can't lie. Like it wasn't really. He was a nice guy, but wasn't really getting much out of him. I kind of expected the same when we met in real life, but I was different in real life, thankfully.
That's saying he's in real life. He's calm. He's a good guy, right? But like it's on text. Genuinely, I was gonna ask this actually. What did your girlfriend think? Because like I can imagine if I was a girl and I was talking to you,
Bro.
I'd be like, bruv, this guy is dead. Like I'm not.
She
meeting
could tell
him.
you stories. She could tell you stories
Yeah.
about like, and this at the start, like I won't go into too much because
Yeah.
I'm gonna bait myself out. But she would send she sent a voice note to try and like see what my what my response would be, like
Yeah.
kind of like suss out the guy a bit more. And I was like, okay, fair, fine enough. And I sent a voice note back, and it was so unbelievably
Really?
awkward. Like it was like I was having a conversation with my manager or
Oh
something.
my god, it was corporate. I remember.
It was so corporate. That was exactly it.
Because your girlfriend told us about it. We're still trying to get the message,
I can't.
but like
I
he's
can't.
not.
It's
He's
gonna
not. He's
end
not,
my career.
he's not willing to share
It's
with his best friends.
so
That's how
embarrassing.
embarrassing it must have been.
It's like lethal information that I told her to like lock up, do not reveal under any circumstances. But like,
This
she
is like
could
Area
drop
51.
like a bomb on me, and that's it. Yeah. If you guys heard this voice note,
She's got a powerful weapon against you.
I'm disgusted in myself, but I can't change it.
Really?
If I was to send a voice note right now, it'd probably be the exact same.
But like, like there's one thing like because sometimes people switch up the way they speak to certain people. Like when you speak to your friends and when you speak to a girl, you're trying to impress.
Yeah.
Did literally nothing change?
I don't think much, to be honest.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to have a bit of personality with it, but it just doesn't really come
See,
across.
your
for
girlfriend's
me.
a real one because trust me,
She stuck it out,
she was like, you know what? This guy texts like such a twat, but I'm just gonna stick. I'm just gonna stick to it. Maybe let's give him a chance. She's a real one, bro.
She is, thankfully,
kinda
bro.
crazy,
I
man.
can't go through this again. It's too risky. It's too risky. Someone might not get it. Someone might not have the patience for it. You guys do because you know me.
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
like I said, new person might not be in it.
Well, hopefully you've learned a lot about Ryan. This is a
Hope so
very
too, guys.
complicated friend.
Just call me. Yeah, just don't text.
All right, don't
text.
send him any nuts. Don't do that, right? He deserves to live. Don't send him any nuts. Don't send him a text message. And if you want to find him, you can't because
That's it.
he's literally
I'm off the grid.
like he might as well work for MI5. He's literally just not existing. Like I'm just happy you've come here, to be honest. Like this is kind of crazy.
I didn't even message him on the way here. I just
yeah.
turned up. Just turned up.
Just mad. But now is a great time to get into the glass truth.
Let's go.
The GlassTruth. Making sense of nonsense.
And we are back with the glass truth. Ryan, what the glass truth is is an area where we talk about something that's happened, something interesting for a start, but something very important. Like we wouldn't bring you on here if it wasn't important.
Of course,
and
of course.
It will change people's lives. That's the main thing about the glass truth. That's why we started it, and I'm not going to disappoint you this week either.
Fantastic.
Right? So what I've brought to the table, let me just find it. This is the headline of the article. Airline runs out of alcohol within 30 minutes after takeoff.
Oh wow.
Courtesy of UK passengers.
Wow, of course. Who else?
So in a shocking incident, British passengers on a flight to Turkey consumed all of the alcohol on board less than 30 minutes into their 4-hour journey.
Bro, what are you doing for the rest of the 4 hours?
So the US-German chief of the airline, Max Konatsky, said that British travellers were more high-spend, more hedonistic than those from other nations. So...
Wow.
It's not even just the fact that all the alcohol disappeared. That in itself was pretty mad, but it's basically purely down to British people.
British people just love alcohol. Like
they just love the
concept of a pub, right? Like not many other places have that. You just go and you just drink all you want.
Portable pub. That's what they consider the airplane for.
I know people drink before the flight, like have a beer, relax into it.
On the flight,
jeez, man, like you must be having a great time. But what are you doing? You're just sitting in your seat.
But like the first thing I kind of questioned in my head was like, is this impressive or is it like worrying? Like what is it? Like
I worry. I would be scared to be on that flight. Imagine you're sat down doing your own thing, and some drunk guy walks past you and just like walks into you, hits you or something. Like what do? Like you probably just try and avoid them. There's nowhere to escape on a plane, is there?
It's every drip of alcohol they had on that plane, and they normally have quite a decent amount on there.
That's a lot.
Like bottles of wine and stuff like finished. It's
before you even enter the country. Imagine you get off at Turkey, you get to the border control, and they're like, "You're in a state." They're like, "We're not letting you in here."
But, shall I tell you what? Like you brought this point, which is interesting because like you normally drink before the flight, right? And that's what understandable. You're going on a lad's holiday or a lass's holiday, and you just want to get waved, right? But on the plane, and this brings me on to my next point, which is super funny. I feel like this episode is just really about powering Ryan out.
I didn't know this was what it was about.
Allergies,
if I knew, I would have just not turned up, man.
Social media, or lack of social media, ridiculous text messaging. The other thing I know about you, right, is that because I've experienced this because I've been on a flight with you.
Oh, no.
You're not good on flights, are you?
I'm terrible on flights as well. Yeah, I avoid
You're allergic
anything.
to flights.
Basically allergic to flights. I will not consume any alcohol before. I'll eat minimal food as well, just because I get airsickness. And I'm not a good passenger to be around at all. And I can think of the flight you're talking about.
Yeah, we went to was it Bulgaria? It might be Bulgaria.
I think we went to Budapest.
Budapest, that's the one. Yeah, went to Budapest, and I was sitting next to him, and like at the end of the flight, I'm just like chilling, and then I just hear it. I just see him right next to me with a plastic bag, and I'm just like, oh,
it's like
my
a JD
days.
sports bag. The ones everywhere. I didn't have anything else available. I felt so sick. I had to throw up. I just tried to do it as elegantly and quietly as possible.
It was pretty quiet. I think at that time I took my earphones out, and I heard it. I quit at the right moment. So I'm like, this guy is allergic to nuts, allergic to kiwis, isn't on social media, and he's got air sickness.
Bro, how am I going to survive? Honestly,
your doctor's right. How have you survived all this time?
It's dangerous, man. I'm just a difficult customer in all shapes of life. God damn, like someone really has to put up with me if they want to go on holiday, if they want to go out for food, live with me. I feel bad for them,
It's peak, man.
If I had any alcohol, like even close to what they had, I would be finished.
You'd be dead. You'd actually be dead.
I genuinely throw up quite a lot, as we've kind of discussed. Flights,
you didn't even eat. You didn't eat anything on that plane, did you?
I didn't.
Eat or drink anything.
I just felt like ill.
Just felt sick.
I don't know what it was. Got out, felt a bit better when we landed.
Yeah, you're feeling better though after you.
It was okay, but just have to have that. It's basically like a tactical chundo. Get it out and you feel a bit better. Right at the end of the flight. I'm glad it was the end. So I wasn't carrying the bag of sick with me for the whole flight. Yeah.
That's true. But to be honest, air sickness or not, bro, like I wouldn't want to be around these sorts of people. This is like, for me, when you see like drunk people on the plane, it's like it's like an ick.
It is, yeah.
It's a massive ick. And I know people are going to say, oh, you know, saying the word ick is an ick in itself. I get that. But I'm going to use it here because, like, getting drunk on a plane and being around those sorts of people is just such an ick. Like, bro, everyone's just there to relax, man, and just have
keep to yourself.
Just keep to yourself, man, in an enclosed environment in the air. Like, it's, bro, like,
literally, man, the smell, whatever happens, travels through the whole plane. There's no privacy, so like at least, you know, chill out, read a book.
Literally chill out, right? I've got a list of some other airplane icks.
Okay.
And I want to get your thoughts on them, right?
Yeah.
And let's see what you think, and let's see what everyone else thinks.
Yeah.
Kids crying.
Oh, kids crying. Oh, it's a
It's
difficult
so
one.
annoying, isn't it?
It's
But it's so
annoying.
annoying, bro.
It's just like, what can you do after a while? But you're like, I wish this kid was shut up. And you know the parents have like given up. They're just waiting for the kid to tire themselves out.
Yeah.
But like, if you're just sat next to one, like, and you're flying at night,
Yeah.
you can really, really hear it, and it bothers you so much.
Shall I tell you what? You bring up this point, which is super important, right? It's more the parents for me, because kids crying, it can happen. Like, kids, they can't really control themselves, right?
They want something, right?
They want something,
They got
but like,
something wrong.
there are some parents who, and listen. Maybe maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here. Some parents are just really tired and they just want to rest and stuff.
Yeah.
But there are literally parents that I've seen, right? Not encouraging it, but they literally don't do anything. They just sit there and just like, yo, this is expected. Like, why would I do anything? Like, when I see a parent like trying to like calm their kid down and stuff, I'm like, you know what, respect to you.
Yeah.
At least you're trying.
Yeah.
It happens. Kids are annoying. I respect it, and I'm going to give you your space, and if you need any help, let me know. But those parents that just sit there and do nothing.
But you're in an environment again with loads of people.
Yeah.
Surely respect the surrounding.
Brother, like do
try
something. Like, don't just sit there and do nothing, bro. Like,
also, like, other people are watching you like do
Yeah.
nothing. Like, do you not want to like try and help solve the problem? Like, it's your kid.
it's mad, bro. Like, I can't describe how angry that makes me.
Me
Those
too.
sorts of
My
situations.
contribution is just trying to make like a silly face to the kid, like, you know, try to cheer them up. Maybe that'll stop them crying.
Is that
Sometimes they
reasonable?
cry more, but like, you know, that's when I look away. Just not like I added to the problem.
They
But
just see reasonable Ryan, or is it ruthless Ryan?
it's a mix of the two. Depends which side they catch me on.
But yeah, cool. That's one. The next one is clapping when the plane lands.
Sometimes I can't tell if people are trolling. They
Yeah.
actually are genuinely happy that they've landed and had
Yeah.
a good flight, but it's just a dick, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. Just
Like,
let the guy land.
sad, isn't it? It's just so like, I appreciate the relief when the plane lands, because, like, you know, we're safe, we're alive.
Agreed.
But like, clap it, bro. Clap it. Just stop,
Come on,
man. Like,
come on.
are you-
Like, people are
Yeah,
usually
man.
feeling like at their worst when they're landing.
Yeah.
Like the noise, like the air pressure.
yeah.
Kind of don't want someone next to you just to be clapping. You just want to
cheering
like
for
get
the
off that
pilot.
plane like as soon as possible.
Just stop, man. It's just ridiculous behavior right there.
Agreed.
And the last one is passenger in front of you reclining their seats.
That's a difficult one. I don't know. It's definitely a nick. I kind of get it, but I hate when people recline. In general, I won't recline just because you know what? I just want to give the person behind like
The space.
some space because like no one enjoys being on a flight. But when someone like gets on a plane within like 5 seconds leans back, I'm just like, bro, like at least work out whether the other person's gonna be annoyed, like if they've got other stuff going on.
For me, it's not an ick. For me, it's like they want to fight.
It's kind
Like,
of is, you know.
I'm ready to throw hands.
Usually, like you look behind you, just check someone, like
Or you
okay,
ask the question, like,
yeah.
are you cool with that? And even if they ask, I'd say no anyway, because I want my space. Like, it's cramped in a plane, bro.
fair, of course, yeah.
But like, people that just do it
Oh.
as if it's nothing, I'm like, yo, bro, like,
I feel like they think they're sick, like reclining,
Yeah,
like you've
yeah.
upgraded yourself to like
Yeah.
business class by leaning back, but bro, we're all still in economy and it's terrible. So
Yeah.
why make it worse for someone else? Just,
for real, it's not happening in front of me. Like, I
Like-
don't care how big you are, it's not happening.
that
Right?
reclining is getting you nothing. Like, it's not helping you sleep. It's not helping you watch anything better. You're just
Just being selfish.
literally just being
It's
selfish.
selfishness. It's an ick.
Come on, guys.
It's disgusting. All
Don't
right?
recline.
Don't do that, okay? And don't drink all the alcohol on an airplane either. That's not fun. So yeah, I mean, I said this is an important glass truth. I guess what's the final lessons here? It's respect people, respect your
is.
surroundings, right?
just manners on a plane. You
Right.
have those same manners when you're on a train or going anywhere else where there are other people. So why not on a plane?
Right.
British people in general, right? We could all do better.
We can all do better, right? We can do better, and that's the main point of this segment. We can do better, all right?
It starts with you.
It starts with you.
Yeah?
It starts with you right now.
I'm pointing at
Okay.
myself, don't worry.
It starts with all of us. Starts with all of us, okay?
I love it.
And that is the glass truth. And we're swiftly back to the final part of this episode. Hopefully, it's all been enjoyable so far. We're gonna do something a bit different. We've done this before, but
Okay.
we're gonna spice it up a bit. We're gonna do a few games, or like, I don't know if games is the right word. Like a few trends, a few kind of challenges.
Okay.
I've got a couple in mind which we want to do. So let's just see how that pans out. Okay. The second one is going to include a forfeit, so stay tuned for that one.
Love a good forfeit.
And the forfeit will get violent, so stay in tune for that. Okay. But the first one that we're going to do is basically, I want you to rank these goats without knowing which goat comes next. These are a
Difficult.
list. Yeah, these are a list of people that are considered goats in their respective fields.
Even more difficult.
Right.
Hard to compare.
And before people start saying, "Oh no, how can you say that he or she's a goat?" Chat GPT, all right? Just allow me, man. I'm not saying these are the goats. I'm saying these are people that are considered goats via the interweb and Chat GPT, AI.
ChatGPT knows all, right?
Chat GPT is a savior. Okay. So yeah, cool. These are, I'm going to give you a list of 8.
Okay.
And you're going to put them into a ranking blindly. So you're not going to know who the next one is.
Okay.
I'm just going to say a name. You're going to put them on a ranking, and then we'll do it that way. Okay.
And there's how many?
There's 8.
8. Okay. 1
Cool.
to 8.
1 to 8, bro. Okay.
It's hard.
The first one, Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Wow.
Yeah.
That is a goat right there. Back in the day.
Romeo and Juliet things right there.
Bro, people are still quoting this guy even now. Like, it's timeless.
He's genuinely
He's changed
genuinely
up.
a goat,
Like,
right?
every school we go, we learn about this guy. We don't even use his language anymore, but
He is the
he
embodiment
is-
of English literature.
literally, like,
It's crazy.
every
isn't
GCSE exam is about William Shakespeare right here. That
it?
is
Where are
a
you putting him, bro?
difficult
I've started with a difficult one, haven't
That
I?
is because I don't know what's coming next.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
the
like he
thing.
needs to be like top 3. I feel like he would be top 3,
Top 3 for you.
top
Jeez.
5 at least in everyone's.
You're saying he's definitely not last.
He definitely can't be last. I mean,
Right.
influence. Let's put him at a 4.
Oh, okay.
Just
okay. So
top 4.
Shakespeare at
For,
4th.
like,
Okay, so he's just got
Hopefully, I haven't made a mistake.
he's just got a Champions League place. Cool. The next one, Lionel Messi.
Oh, Lionel Messi! Wow, that is. I'm a big football fan. And
You are, yeah. We are both big football fans. Yeah.
Big. For me, I think like
Is he the goat of football in your opinion?
I feel like obviously 'cause I grew up with him, and I can kind of compare to people from before. I would say he's kind of the goat. Yeah, he's done some amazing stuff, great career, blah blah blah, all the rest of it. But like, he's just a great player. Like, you will never see someone I feel like as good in like the years I've watched football. I really haven't seen someone as good, as consistent for so long. I know like Ronaldo, Messi debate, but Messi is a goat. Certified, you know.
And like, I think the more impressive thing about Messi, right, is not just the fact that he's obviously, I think he's a GOAT as well, but like he was up against another contender for GOAT.
At the same
Do
generation,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
the whole way.
there are people that play in generations where like they're just the out and out GOAT.
Yeah.
Whereas like Messi and Ronaldo is in those, like, he might not be the GOAT of all GOATs, but he's in that GOAT. He's always in that GOAT conversation because Ronaldo is also. If Messi wasn't there, Ronaldo would be considered
easily
the GOAT.
That's
right?
what makes
So
him more impressive.
It's
You're right.
really much more impressive. So like, where do you put him then, bro? Like, what number is he?
I mean, I feel like, again, it's so hard. 'Cause if I know put him top 4, then like who's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8? It like in his sport respectively. Once again, I guess you could kind of say in the whole Shakespeare literature category, there are a number of great writers out there. So maybe let's put Messi third.
Third.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna regret this already. You
Ooh,
know?
we love that. We love that. We love regrets here. That's what we like. Number 3, Albert Einstein
Wow,
for
bro.
science.
That is a great one.
That's a good one, isn't
Oh
it?
man, like
Yeah.
this guy. He's just done some amazing stuff. He's literally changed like what we understand about relativity, time, gravity, all of this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
look
So
at because he's a science.
I'm a
boy,
bit of a
innit?
science nerd,
He's
so
an
for me,
engineering.
it almost like resonates a bit
Yeah.
more. Like he's like a recent genius, I guess, like past 100 years, whatever, or a bit more maybe.
Who are the competitors? Like Newton, I'm guessing.
Newton, like Galileo, like I mean, so many
Darwin,
different
maybe.
fields. Yeah, that's the thing. Like
Darwin.
people have genuinely changed our understanding of like the way the world works. Oh, man, I was thinking if you were gonna say someone sciencey like Newton as well,
Yeah.
because for me, I don't know,
Do you think Newton's the GOAT?
I feel like because Newton was like back in the day,
Yeah,
you know, like
he's
he was
OG, innit?
fundamental.
OG. Yeah.
He got hit by an apple under a tree. Like this story just defines a GOAT. Albert Einstein, I guess, his whole hair and everything. I don't know. Again, I feel like I'm using up my top spots. This is so high, so unfair on people to come. I almost want to switch it up. But yeah, based on our understanding of the universe, like Albert Einstein has literally changed that with everything to come. So can I give him number 2? I feel like
He's number 2. Yeah.
I just keep going up the order. I think it's biased, so I'm gonna have to say I'll put him 2. Yeah.
Number 2, Einstein. Fair enough. Cool. Still got the first place position, and then you got 5, 6, 7, and 8. The next one, Coco Chanel, fashion designer.
Coco
I
Chanel.
know that's not your forte.
Okay, so yeah, this could play a little part. I mean, Coco Chanel is so well known. Like everyone
Everyone knows Coco Chanel.
Everyone has seen the brand and everything. It is a big brand, luxury brand.
No, but it's the designer. She is the designer in it, Coco Chanel.
Oh yeah.
So like, is she the GOAT?
Oh, in all those brands, I mean,
You got Mr. Vuitton.
so many people. I'm just
Louis.
trying to think, you know, Gucci, like
Gucci.
they've all got a bit of a
Primark.
bit of a story to it. Everyone's rocking their own thing.
That's it.
I don't know enough, to be honest, about Coco Chanel.
Yeah.
I should say. So, I mean, it sounds like there's loads of great brands out there. I don't know, Hermes and all this lot. So, she probably is a GOAT in her own respective field, but I don't know
There's
enough.
not enough
So
information on that.
I'm gonna have to like maybe unfairly put it down at number 8.
Number 8, fair enough.
Let's just say.
Oh, all the fashionistas are gonna come after you. Okay, the next one. Queen Elizabeth II
Queen Elizabeth. Oh wow.
as a monarch.
Wow.
She a GOAT of monarchs.
She is defo a GOAT of monarchs.
Do you think?
Bro, she's been around for ages. Can you imagine? Almost reached her 100th birthday. We had a
That's true.
Diamond Jubilee.
That's
Was
true.
it 2 years ago? She has been there since like
She had a TV series made after her.
Second World War, man. She was out there. Trying to think of like other
What are
great
other
royalties out
monarchs?
there.
Yeah, because it's not just England, is it? It's like abroad.
I'm sure
like,
there have been plenty of timeless people, but I guess recent one. It's hard to say. Like she is a GOAT of the UK, I guess in some ways, but like monarch has also had like less and less importance over the years. But like when like Lizzie died, we were all sad. We got a day off work.
she had
Kinda
she had a tube line named after her.
She did. Lizzie Line.
Lizzie Line.
That is. She is a GOAT. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like she's been around for time. So let's put her at number. I'm gonna put number 7.
Number 7. Okay.
Number 7.
Queen Lizzie. Number 7. Jackie Chan
Jackie Chan.
for
Wow,
like martial
bro.
arts film. I think with this one, this is like because you
I
compare
grew up
him.
with Jackie Chan. Yeah.
We grew up with Jackie Chan, but he's like another one that with Messi, you can always try and compare. Even though I think he's better than Ronaldo. You can compare them and stuff, right? Because like at the same time, at the sort of same peak, I guess you can compare Jackie Chan with Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, yeah.
Bruce Lee's another GOAT of the martial arts film.
For sure.
So where does that put Jackie Chan?
For martial arts specifically, it's hard.
Martial arts
man.
film? No, not martial arts. Martial arts like film, I think.
And film. Okay.
Like a combination of martial arts and film.
That's
You've got
difficult, you
what's
know?
that name? What's that guy? Is it Donnie Yen? Ip Man.
Oh, Ip Man. I was gonna say,
Man
yeah,
is another good.
He's, I can't lie, of the three, like maybe the Ip Man guy, I feel like his martial arts, the actual martial arts in the film is like probably like the best.
He's
of the lot.
crazy, man.
Bruce Lee as well is sick, but I think like Ip Man is top. But then like Jackie Chan, he just brings like a different genre martial arts film, and like
Comedy.
those hilarious ones that you just can't. I've watched Rush Hour 3, 1, 2, whatever, like countless times. You just love it.
It's a classic.
You actually love it.
It's a classic.
Like,
you're right.
He's just like an instantly likable guy, not just because he's Asian, but because he's just he's just funny. You know, come on, like the martial arts thing is.
I like Jackie Chan because he's Asian.
I mean, why would you not? He's
why
great.
would you not? True.
Of course.
Where's he going, bro?
I'm scared. I don't know. There's at least two more.
There's two more after this guy.
I love Jackie Chan. Just because of my pure love for him, I'm gonna have to put him top. Yeah, films are great.
Chan. Jeez. Okay.
His martial arts is also great as well. Like he inspired me when I was a kid to like want to do like karate and stuff. I never did it, but like I wanted to for sure.
Oh jeez. Okay. Cool.
Let's go for it.
Mr. Jackie Chan is up there, number 1. Bang bang bang.
Don't want to miss it.
Lewis Hamilton.
Ooh. You know what? He years ago he dominated Formula One for like a number of years.
He did dominate
until the past 3 years. But you know what?
Mr.
Like,
Verstappen's come in.
There's like a new. You could maybe call Verstappen a GOAT. He's dominated like the past 3 years. Same way Hamilton did for I think like 8 years. He got knighthood out of it.
Yeah.
So established, certified.
He still definitely is a GOAT. Like all of these people, I think are GOAT. They're all GOATs, right? It's just
100%.
Are they the GOATs of the GOATs? If that makes sense. I think that's kind of what.
I feel like there are so many great drivers over the years. Like
that's true.
Like Niki Lauda and all these other people. So I feel like he is a GOAT, and he's transitioning. A new GOAT is being born in that sport.
He's passing over the baton.
But as a British driver, like top tier. So I'll put him at number 5 on my list. So I've only got one spot left.
And that last spot goes to Martin Scorsese.
Oh.
There's lots of, again, there's so many good directors out there, isn't it?
So many good directors, so many good films by Martin Scorsese. Some films, not everyone's like cup of tea, but like that is a great one. To be fair, if I had more choices, I wouldn't put him at number 6. He would have been like probably top 4.
Martin Scorsese.
Top 4 at least, because like there are just films that everyone will love.
That's true. He's made like classic films, and like I will say this, I'm happy that I'm asking you and not Gopi, because I was
going to say this is a Gopi film question,
come out
right?
And be like, Martin Scorsese, no, he's not a goat. And then he'll
Too
say,
much for a critique.
He'll say,
he would name himself.
He'll either say himself, or he'll say a movie director no one has ever heard of, Winston. I don't know. Just he'll say random director, and he'll be like, yeah, he's the goat. So yeah, shut up, Gopi. He's not even here to defend himself, but we know
we don't need to. We know
those are the facts.
He's doing his own thing. But Martin Scorsese, we'll put him in at 6 on my list.
So that's the list completed. Well done.
That was difficult.
Difficult, right? It's a tough one. The blind ranking ones is always the toughest, because you just never know what's going to happen next. What's around the corner. So yeah, that's game 1. And now
difficult game.
It was difficult. This one is hopefully will be a bit more difficult as well.
Okay.
This one it's going to be difficult because there's going to be a forfeit on the line, and that forfeit is basically kind of throwback to the games we used to play back at, or between us. Like I don't think this was a popular game in the UK generally, but slapping each other's hands.
Lethal.
It is lethal. I remember we used to play this with Gopi. Gopi had he had these hands they were claws.
And then Armin, he had clobbers.
We had another friend
clobber you, not just slapping.
It's like a bear.
His whole hand would just pulverize you.
Like after a few slaps, my hand would start bleeding. But we played it anyway. It was good fun.
It's great fun.
This game, I don't know what the title of this game is, but it's basically don't say the same as me. Okay. Avoid what I'm going to say. Okay. So the way it works is I'm going to give you a few categories, and I've already written down my answer for these categories. You need to say something, but just avoid what I'm saying. Avoid the same answer as me.
Think outside the box.
Okay. Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's called. Think outside the box. Okay.
Think outside of Yoni's box.
Think outside of my box. My proverbial box. Okay. Cool. So let's start that. And basically, if you avoid everything that I say, you get to slap me on the hand. If I catch you out on anything, then your hands are getting slapped, my boy. They're getting nicely slapped. Let's start with an easy one for the first round. Just name me any TV show. Any TV show. There's so many out there, bro. Any TV show.
Wow, like so many have just instantly sprung to my head.
So many TV shows, yeah.
I'm gonna say The Sopranos.
Okay. I've written down you, so
You, okay. Oh, fair.
Ryan is safe for this one. Well done. The next one is sport. And when I say sport, I mean like an actual sport, not like bloody Quidditch or like underwater hockey. I mean like an actual sport. Like, and listen, I know I'm gonna get hate in the comments, but just give me a proper sport.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna say tennis.
You went with a risky one there.
I was thinking, let me go mainstream.
You went with a risky one. I put down cricket. So you're safe. You're safe.
Because I'm brown. Is that you just assumed that I was gonna say cricket? Wow. He targeted his answer at me.
You said you like Jackie Chan because he's Asian. You just said that because I'm here, bro. Okay. The next one. Now the way these categories work is that the options get smaller and smaller, right?
I can see it.
So the next one is a current Premier League football team.
Current Premier League. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's only 20 to choose out of.
Okay, I think an easy one.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Brentford. Oh, are you serious? Oh.
I've got Brentford. I've got Brentford. Oh my god, that is
I instantly
hilarious.
went for it thinking you'd never pick that.
Oh my god, why would you go for Brentford?
Just because I thought it was just
random. It was
random enough to be like not selected. I should have gone for a top 6 team. Should have gone for top 6.
Oh, Brentford, you know, that is mad. Okay,
I just thought it wouldn't have been one of the first things you think about as well. But maybe you were looking for something obscure. Well, I messed it up, guys. Guys, pray for me.
He's going to get slapped. But let's just finish this game anyway.
Okay.
I think, no, you're getting one slap. If you get any more wrong, then you get the same number of slaps, okay? Yeah. Next one's a TfL Underground line, tube line.
Okay. Let's go with Piccadilly line.
You went with your own one.
I went with my own one. I was like, stay safe.
Okay, you're safe. You're safe. Well done.
Okay.
Safe for this one.
What did you put?
I put Northern
Northern
line. Okay. And the last one. A colour of the rainbow. Is it 7? Yeah.
7 colours.
7 to choose out of.
I'm going to go for my favourite colour. Blue.
You're safe.
Yes!
I put indigo. I thought you were going to go with indigo. I thought indigo or red because obviously he's a Liverpool supporter. So I was like, you know what? You might have gone with that way. Is your favourite colour actually blue?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, anyway.
Survived.
Just about.
Just about.
You survived?
I didn't really. I'm going to get a slap.
Give me your hand here. Right here.
Should have some cream, man.
Nah, forget your cream. So if you're listening on audio, you're going to hear a very loud slap.
I need to go for it.
I'm going to go for it.
Half-ass it.
Right. I'm not going to go for it. Okay. Let's put it high up.
You guys can see it.
I don't want you breaking my laptop, right? This might break the microphone. Okay, guys, you ready, yeah? Okay.
Ooh,
that stung. Do you know how I know that stings? That hurt me. That hurt me more. That hurt me as well.
Connection.
That connection was juicy, though. That connection was juicy.
Brentford, I'm blaming you for that one.
Thomas Frank, bro. Making my guy get slapped.
It raises the stakes, you know. It makes it a bit more like intense when you start getting
pressured, isn't it? Yeah. Well, anyway, that was a little game session that we had. Hopefully, that was good fun.
I did enjoy it.
My
hand is still hurting a little bit.
Still in pain.
I gotta remember it. I gotta remember that for next time we play slaps, bro. You're gonna get one.
Oh no. Okay. But yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun to know more about. I mean, obviously, I know about his weak points anyway. But if you do have a vendetta against Ryan or Brian,
guys, turn his weaknesses into strengths. Okay. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But they will kill. They will kill. They will genuinely kill him. So just be careful.
Please, yeah.
All right. He's a good kid. We want him to be around for a while. So yeah, let's keep him safe. That's what we want to do. We're here to keep you safe, all right?
That's what I want to do. Look at that. He cares about me deeply.
I care about him, bro. It's like, yeah, I do care about him. Okay. But yeah, that's another episode finished. Do everything that we want you to do. Follow us, subscribe, and we're looking forward to seeing you all next week.
Catch you guys round. I'll be sitting on the other side.
Au revoir.
Catch you later, guys.